You once believed that you had found the one, the person you envisioned spending the rest of your life with. Yet, as fate would have it, the relationship has ended. The very thought of calling it quits with the one you love is among the most excruciating experiences any one of us may endure. I understand the pain. It cuts deep, leaving an ache that seems almost impossible to overcome. No matter the circumstances or reasons behind the breakup, whether it was due to fundamental incompatibility, irreconcilable differences, or the heartbreaking realization that both of you have simply fallen out of love, the emotional aftermath is undeniably difficult. Before we dive into the key strategies, let me take a moment to extend a warm welcome to all our viewers on Soulmate Sessions. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe to join our growing community. Smash that like button to support our channel and help others discover these helpful insights, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Now, let's discuss She Broke Up With You? Use the silent treatment like this: how you can transform a painful breakup into a powerful opportunity for personal growth and, possibly, to have your ex wonder if letting you go was the right decision. One of the most counterintuitive yet effective strategies following a breakup is to practice the power of silence combined with the strict implementation of the no-contact rule. These two tactics are essential for helping you move forward, reflect, and even, in some cases, compel your ex to reconsider the decision to end the relationship. Why silence is so important? When a relationship ends, emotions run high. There is often lingering hurt, confusion, and an overwhelming desire to resolve the situation or seek clarity. Naturally, many people feel the urge to immediately reach out to their ex, to call, message, or even post on social media about the heartbreak. However, such impulsive actions often come across as desperate, undermining your self-respect and inadvertently reinforcing negative patterns. Instead, embracing silence can serve as a powerful tool in your recovery process. Silence grants you the necessary time to process your feelings and regain your equilibrium. More importantly, it creates a space where your ex is forced to confront their own emotions. When you withdraw, you compel them to ask themselves questions. Why hasn't my ex called? Do they still care? Is there something left unresolved? This psychological shift can prompt introspection on their part, implementing the no-contact rule. The no-contact rule complements the power of silence perfectly. By deciding to cut off all forms of communication with your ex, you send a clear message that you are prioritizing your well-being. Whether through phone calls, text messages, emails, or social media interactions, the no-contact rule means you cease all communication. This is undoubtedly one of the hardest steps to take, as the temptation to reach out can be overwhelming when emotions are raw and vulnerability is heightened. The benefits of strictly adhering to the no-contact rule are twofold. First, it provides you with a much-needed break, allowing you the time and space to heal. Second, it generates uncertainty and a sense of loss in your ex, potentially prompting them to reflect on the relationship they once valued. The ultimate outcome: turning the tables. Finally, let's address the ultimate goal. How does all this silence and no contact eventually affect your ex? Over time, by removing yourself entirely from their daily life and focusing on your personal growth, you create a scenario where your ex is left with questions and often a sense of regret. When your ex is constantly confronted with your absence, they begin to wonder whether parting ways was the right decision. Let's talk about the curiosity and regret. With the silent treatment in effect, your ex might start reflecting on the happy memories and the positive qualities you once brought into their life. This reflection can evoke feelings of regret and make them question their decision. Although the silent treatment is primarily about healing and self-improvement, it can sometimes lead to re-engagement from your ex. If they begin to miss the moments you once shared and realize that your life has flourished without them, they might attempt to reconnect. However, you will already be in a much stronger emotional position, ready to decide whether reconciliation is truly in your best interest. To better understand these strategies, let's consider a few practical scenarios where the silent treatment and no-contact rule can be applied successfully. Imagine you attend a party with mutual friends. Previously, you and your ex would frequently run into each other at such gatherings. However, during this period of no contact, you deliberately avoid places where you know she will be present. If by chance you do encounter her, you maintain a composed, neutral demeanor. Instead of engaging in emotional conversation, you exchange a brief greeting and continue with your evening. Over time, your ex begins to notice your absence from shared spaces, which prompts her to reflect on your past interactions. Your calm detachment, coupled with your positive transformation, casts doubt on her decision to end the relationship. In today's world, social media is a major platform for expressing emotions. Many people instinctively post updates, vent, or seek sympathy immediately after a breakup. However, by deliberately choosing silence online, avoiding frequent posts about your heartbreak, and refraining from contacting your ex, you create an environment where your absence speaks volumes. Over time, mutual friends and acquaintances may start commenting on your absence and the transformation they have observed in you, thereby indirectly communicating to your ex that you are doing well without her. When you refrain from reacting immediately or posting on social media about your heartbreak, you remove the drama often associated with breakups. This controlled response highlights your maturity and can make your ex wonder about the depth of your feelings. The absence of your voice can create an almost deafening silence that forces them to contemplate your worth. As you remain silent and focus on healing, your ex is left to wrestle with their own unresolved emotions. Over time, they may come to realize that their decision to end the relationship might not have been as conclusive as they initially believed. In many cases, this uncertainty can lead them to seek a way to reconnect, or at least reassess what they have lost. The long-term benefits and final thoughts. The strategies that we have discussed today are not merely tactics to manipulate your ex. They are pathways to becoming the best version of yourself. By embracing silence and meticulously implementing the no-contact rule, you gain not only the potential for rekindling lost love, but more importantly, significant personal benefits. The true value of this approach is in your own self-improvement. When you focus on healing and self-growth during your period of silence, you undergo a transformation that is both internal and visible to others. This process may include enhancing future relationships. Whether or not your ex eventually reaches out, the lessons you learn during this time prepare you for healthier, more balanced relationships in the future. You become better equipped to recognize what works in a relationship and to avoid repeating past mistakes. The growth you experience will resonate in all future interactions, making you a more effective communicator and a more attractive partner overall. The empowerment of choosing silence. Silence is not about punishment. It is about empowerment. It is a deliberate choice to invest in your own well-being, to allow time for healing, and to gain clarity on your true needs and desires. By choosing silence, you reclaim control over your emotional life and set boundaries that protect you from further hurt. Your decision to remain silent speaks volumes. It demonstrates strength, maturity, and an unwavering commitment to your own personal evolution. It is important to remember that while making your ex miss you might be a part of the healing process, the primary goal of these strategies is personal growth. A breakup is never the end. Rather, it is an opportunity to evolve, learn from past experiences, and build a future that is rich with possibility. Embrace the journey of self-improvement and let go of any negative emotions, knowing that every challenge you face is an opportunity to come out stronger. Thank you for watching this video on Soulmate Sessions. If you found these insights helpful and valuable, please do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share your experiences or thoughts in the comment section below. Your feedback not only helps me grow this channel, but also enables others to learn from your journey. I invite you to reflect on what you have learned today. Have you ever applied these techniques in your own life? How have you managed the difficult process of moving on and evolving after a breakup? Your stories and comments are incredibly important to our community, and I look forward to reading them. See you in the next video, and cheers to a brighter, stronger future.